Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kosaszak, reporting this game to you live here at Pequannock Memorial Field for field hockey, where the Pequannock Golden Panthers will be taking on the visiting Madison Dodgers. Today is going to be a tough matchup for the Golden Panthers. It is a divisional matchup between these two teams in the NJAC Liberty. Pequannock is coming in this game with an overall record of 4-11-0, winless at 0-4-0 in the NJAC Liberty, and they are coming off a brutal loss on the road at Madison, actually, 7-0, and that was for the county tournament. So Pequannock has already played Madison, so it's going to be a back-to-back matchup. I'm announcing to a broadcast.
Oh, you're not broadcasting. Oh, okay. You thought you were doing. Thank you so much.
So yeah, Pequannock coming off a loss on the road at Madison. It was for the county tournament, though. This game, of course, just synchronizes right after, coincidentally, as this is just the second divisional matchup. As in the division, you play each team in your division twice. Pequannock will look to try to get a win against Madison. It's going to be a difficult one. Now, for the Dodgers, they're coming in this game with an overall record of 10-3-0, and they're undefeated at 4-0-0 in the NJAC Liberty division. And they're, of course, coming off that win against Pequannock, of course, for them in that Morris County tournament. So the Dodgers, of course, coming in with some heat and definitely looking to continue their win streak, you could say, or winning ways. They actually, that win against Pequannock just snapped their 2-game losing streak, as Madison played two very good teams that they unfortunately fell short to for their end. So yeah, we will see what happens in this game. Once again, my name is Tyler Kosaszak. We hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Our game should begin momentarily here on TJK Network. Once again, we thank you guys for tuning into our broadcast, as we hopefully look towards maybe a win. Currently, the scoreboard is not on. I don't know if they're trying to fix that or something, but yeah, it's currently not online. So yeah, currently our scoreboard at our field is offline. It's completely off. Not sure what's going on here. So while we're at it, as I try to get this scoreboard going, let's go over your starting goalkeeper for the Golden Panthers. And that is going to be number 99, Jake Marirovi, coming in this game with a goalie record of 4-11-0 as she started in all the games for the Golden Panthers. Jake Marirovi is coming in with a save percentage of .758, averaging 9 saves per game with a goals against average of 2.87 and 1 shutout. Solid numbers for Jake Marirovi despite the team only having 4 wins. So yeah, she'll be getting the nod in the net for your Pequannock Golden Panthers. Be sure to also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribing is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to family and friends who can subscribe as we try to reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the 2025-2026 sports season. And also be sure to turn on post notifications while you're at it to stay notified when we do our next broadcast on our YouTube channel. This stream is also brought to you by our official sponsors, Bulbhead.com and TopWaterbastards.com. Be sure to check out our TJK shop. Link in the description below. It is tjk152.com/shop. And also be sure to check out our social media platforms. We are available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. Go give those accounts a follow. And for more information on our sports network, there it is. Go to tjk152.com/network for any more information on our sports network. And of course, there's our shop link, tjk152.com/shop. Again, all these links are in the description below. So while we're waiting here, whatever's going on with the scoreboard here at Memorial Field, we should go over some of the teams across fall sports right now for you guys. So Pequannock football came off a loss against Madison here at home. It was on the other field right next to us, Stadium Field, of course, for football. And it was a 28-14 score. And that puts the Pequannock Golden Panthers football team at 2-5. And they're currently sitting outside of a playoff spot. And it's most likely going to look like that they're not going to make the playoffs here. They're currently in the they're in a different section. Hold on. I'm looking right now. So they're currently in the North 2 group, and they're sitting, yes, at the 21 spot, and you have to be in the 16th spot to, get into the last spot of the playoffs. Of course, for football, it's only 8 seats, but you need to be in the top 16 to make it. They split it up into 2 sections of 8 teams in the playoffs. So, yeah, the 16th spot is currently Vernon. They're 5-3, but again, there's a lot of good competition. As a 17th spot, Dayton is 6-1, and number 18 spot is Lyndhurst. They're 5-3, so there is some competition there. Pequannock again is 2-5, so again, the playoff chances are most likely grim. Again, as these teams have winning records, some of these teams that are outside, I should say, have winning records, and they're going to be fighting for that last spot. And Mawa's 3-5, but I believe they have a tougher schedule, so that's why they're higher than Pequannock. And Cresskill, who's right below them, is 4-3. So again, you have some good competition for this final playoff spot, and it's going to be not in Pequannock's favor as they're playing Sussex Tech, who's in the 27th spot. They're 1-6, so even if Pequannock wins, it's not a very quality opponent for the strength of schedule for the Golden Panthers. So what happens if Pequannock misses the playoffs? They'll be playing a consolation game, most likely here at home. Again, not sure who it would be against. Again, it would be against a non-playoff opponent as well. So another team that missed the playoffs will be playing Pequannock as just a final game to give something the fans and of course you as the viewers something to cheer for after this rough season here for the Golden Panther football team after finishing 8-3 last year and getting to the sectional semifinal. So that's just unfortunate, but that just happens in the nature of things. You lose a bunch of players and just looking for a groove. Unfortunately, things just haven't gone Pequannock's way, but they do have a young team and hopefully a good future in this football program. So yeah, Pequannock's 2-5 currently, and they'll hopefully look to finish off the regular season with a win, and we'll see what happens with a consolation game. Pequannock, we should also mention this: if Pequannock wins this week against Sussex Tech, they would finish 3-5. But here's the thing: they would finish the regular season 0-4 at home at Stadium Field, and 3-1 on the road, which is crazy. So they were actually a pretty good road team when you think about it, but as a home team, they struggled. But also, as a home team, they also played a lot tougher opponents. We can go over that. So at home, they had to play Mountain Lakes, then they had to play Ramsey, and then Kinnelon, and then Madison. Those are not easy teams, especially Kinnelon this year has played a lot better football than the other seasons prior when Pequannock did beat them. Kinnelon is 7-1 on this season. They lost against Shabazz. And on the road, the one loss they had on the road was against Hanover Park, who's first in the division. They're undefeated, if I am not mistaken still, as they are a very good team. They destroyed Pequannock 50-0. And that was just a very unfortunate game for the Golden Panthers. Getting shut out and blown out and just dominated on the field. It's just, unfortunate. But, of course, that's the only loss on the road for the Golden Panthers. They've beaten Parsippany, Morris Catholic, and could beat Sussex Tech to finish 3-1 on the road. So, yeah. So they have a chance to go 3-1 on the road. So, yeah, the strength of schedule on the road has been a lot less tough for Pequannock compared to playing at home. And most likely the consolation game will be here at home. And, of course, Pequannock will look to give something to the fans to cheer for and get not only a win at home, but also finish the season, of course, on a good note, unfortunately, for the Golden Panthers, But we can go over the other teams as well, since we got plenty of time. Boys soccer, 10-5-1. They're looking pretty solid. They're not playing today. But they are playing tomorrow. It is... Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're not. It's girls soccer playing tomorrow. We'll get to them in a second. But the boys soccer team is 10-5-1 on the season. They're looking very good. They're currently holding, I believe, a 7th spot in the playoffs. They're currently on a 3-game win streak, and their next game will be on Wednesday. It will be against Pioneer Academy for senior night. Be sure to tune in onto that. It will be on TJK Network. Pequannock is 2-3-1 in the NJAC Liberty for soccer. It's a lot tougher division, but again, despite the 2-3-1 divisional record, they're 10-5-1 overall, so they're looking pretty good. They're playing against very quality divisional opponents. Hopefully they can pick up another divisional, or actually say another 2 divisional wins. They got their 2 last regular season games. After Pioneer Academy, they played on the road at Dover, and then of course those 2 final regular season games, Whippany Park and Mountain Lakes here at home. Those are divisional Liberty matchups. So Pequannock has a chance here to get some quality power points, as Whippany Park's having a good year, as they're 10-6-1, and Mountain Lakes is honestly struggling. They're 5-7-1. They're actually outside of a playoff spot, so Pequannock will definitely look to capitalize and bounce back against Madison, as the last meeting was on the road at Mountain Lakes. And they tied 3-3. Apologize if I said Madison. Excuse me, I meant to say Mountain Lakes. But let me just double check the PowerPoints for you guys. So yeah, Pequannock is currently sitting at a 7th seed. And we'll be playing the 10th seed, which is currently Wallkill Valley. And then, of course, if they win that, they would play the 2 seed Waldwick. So the scoreboard is currently off. Looks like they're going to play this game without scoreboard. And then for girls soccer, well, we'll go over that real quick. before they start. Girls soccer is 13-1-1. They're looking incredible there on the field. Their only loss was a 2-0 loss to Madison on the road. Not even that bad, and it was in the county tournament. So girls soccer is still currently riding hot even after that loss. They're currently on a 4-game win streak, looking to fight for that top seed. They're currently sitting at the number 2 spot, battling against Saddlebrook. Saddlebrook's got 2 tough matchups coming up, so hopefully Pequannock can capitalize on a couple wins, and Saddlebrook can lose maybe 1 or 2 games, and Pequannock can jump and get that top seed again, just like they did in 2023. Girls volleyball is playing right now. They're currently, well, actually, the JV team's going playing right now. The JV team has looked incredible. The JV team is 12-3, and the varsity team is the opposite, unfortunately. They're struggling. They're 6-13. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this game without a scoreboard. So I apologize if I don't know the time remaining in each quarter. So yeah, we're gonna have no idea for this game. So yeah, I guess the officials are gonna manually have to score keep and time check this game. A little bit of a late start here. It's 4:18. Game was supposed to start at 4, so a little bit of an 18-minute delay here, but we're ready to roll now, it looks like. And here we go. Pequannock versus the Madison Dodgers. This is going to be a tough matchup here for Pequannock, as the Dodgers steal this one away from Natalia Cerisi as they try to enter, but this one's turned back over to the Golden Panthers. It's Nina Conoscenti with it. Gets it over to Liv Fiorino. Try and chip away out of here before it's taken back by the Dodgers. So Madison looking to get set up here. As this one's out here at midfield. As Pequannock brings this one in here. Sending that one in was Riley Behringer, who's, of course, back in this game after getting hurt in the last home game that Pequannock played. That was against Butler. Battle for it here, right at midfield. Madison able to chip it out to center as they look to steal this one back here. As bringing this one in was Grace Garrity for the Dodgers. Dodgers getting set up here as they get towards that net there. A shot there, and that one goes to the side of the net there. Jake Manrilli may have blocked it there from the side. But it goes out of bounds. The Dodgers will continue here, though, with the possession. So Madison, of course, getting set up here. With it now is Bella Blunda. Gets it there to the side of the net. Whistle sounds. And we are going to have a corner, it looks like. Yes, it will be. So a corner for the Dodgers. They're very deadly on this, so Pequannock is going to need to have their A game here when it comes to defending a Madison corner awarded to them. Here we go. So Dodgers setting up here. With the shot, it's deflected and it's going to go wide of the net as it hits the side of the cage. And Pequannock defends a Madison corner successfully. Here be Kane Spatonic to play this one away here. Tries to get it to Nina Conoscenti, but it's turned over here. Dodgers back with it here as they get a shot. Save made by Jake Roby. And that one's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be another corner here for the Dodgers. So here we go. As Madison sets up here for the corner. Shot right there. This one trickles. The rebound. And it's in the net. And the Dodgers will strike first. It's a good goal there. We'll take a look at your instant replay and break that down for you guys. So Madison on the board first early in this game. You can see there that ball was left there. Shot right there, and you can see that Jake Monroe made the save, but that rebound right there was tapped in. And the Dodgers, of course, with the 1-0 lead. Fortunately, could not stop that rebound. So Madison still with it here, or is it Pequannock? No, it looks like it'll just reset it a bit. So that's Catchpole bringing that one in, Lindsay Catchpole. And this one's turned back over to the Golden Panthers. Here comes a little sun as well, which is nice to see. It's overall pretty cloudy day here in Pequannock. It's a chilly 59 degrees, a little bit of a light breeze. But of course now the sun's starting to come out. Now after a little bit of clouds here. Madison picks up the loose ball here at the sideline. Through midfield, Riley Behringer tried to get on it there, but wasn't able to. Dodgers rushing in here. They have a chance here for a little rush here. Dodgers get stopped there as they'll backtrack a bit here as it's to Lena Ray. And this one's going to be back with Pequannock. As Natalia Cerisi tries to chip away out of here. Before, I believe that one was knocked out of bounds. And now the Dodgers back with it again as Grace Garrity brings it back in. Liv Fiorino able to get on it, and now Gabby Marte trying to fight for it. As Gabby Marte pops it loose, Madison trying to fight for it again. It is Lena Ray who was battling for it, but the Pequannock Golden Panthers are going to get it. Sarah Robinson trying to create some pressure there before it's picked up by the Dodgers again. As Madison brings this one through midfield as Calista Farrell tries to bring it in before it is blocked and goes out of bounds. Madison bringing this one back in here. And a shot right there. And this one makes its way in. Does it count, though? No, it doesn't. So the official signaled that it was touched off of somebody there. I think it may have been off a foot or something, so it's not going to count, and we play on. So no goal there. Pequannock has a chance here to get something going here as a shot goes high right there, flutters a bit, and Jake Monroe knocks it away. The Dodgers still pressuring, though. Currently with it is Lena Ray again. Lena Ray at the side here, able to chip it in. As battle for it between a couple sticks there as Pequannock tries to stop the Dodgers here. It was right in front of the net there, and it's going to be Madison who gets another corner here, which is their strong suit. They are very deadly at corners. So here we go. Dodgers set up here off the corner. Shot right there. Deflection there. It's loose, and the rebound is no good. And Pequannock will defend another Madison corner successfully. It was on the line, I believe, as it was no goal signaled, so Pequannock still trailing only 1-0, but the Dodgers still putting out pressure with a shot there at the side, a sneaky one, and that one's kicked away by Jake Roby. Madison still here with it, as Grace Garrity feeds it over to Lindsay Catchpole. Now out to Calista Farrell, and now nice turnover there, forced by Liv Farina. She's able to get it out to Gabby Marte. Gabby Marte still with it here, being pressured right by that sideline there to keep it in bounds. Gabby Marte does get into Madison's side of the field. Madison, with their quick defensive work, able to bring this one away before it's turned back over, as Liv Farina tries to set up here, but this one's blocked by a stick, and the Dodgers try to get this one out, but they're going to send it out of bounds. So Pequannock now starting to respond a bit here. Hopefully they are able to capitalize. Natalia Cerisi tries to send it in. It goes off the body of number 12, Margaret Merson, and that's going to give the ball back to Madison until Pequannock nearly forces a turnover there, but Madison able to recover and clear it out to midfield. So Madison bringing this one in here. Once again, Pequannock trying to get their stick on it. It's Cadence Pequannock, who's been defensively great. Again, this team's defense has been remarkably solid. I believe it's 2.57 goals against average per game. It's just the offense with a 0.92 goals for per game. That's been the weakness of this team, you can say. And we're going to have a whistle here, as Madison brought this one to Pequannock's side of the field, and it's going to be a corner for the Dodgers. So Madison looking to get another here off the corner, as they set up again. And a whistle there as it goes off a Dodger foot, and Pequannock will escape here as Cadence Pequannock clears it out, but it's going to go over the blue line, the blue sideline, and out of bounds. The officials signaled, I believe, 1 minute to go here. So I could be wrong on that if I misheard that, but to my knowledge, it looks like there's 1 minute to go in our first quarter here. Madison still putting on pressure, though. Looking to get another one here, maybe. Mia Cristofano trying to put on some pressure there, but Madison still has it. It is Celia Stewart on it. Celia Stewart tries to go for a sneaky shot there. It's going to go wide of the net and out of bounds. Mia Cristofano with it here, as this one gets chipped out of bounds. It's still going to be Pequannock with the ball here. As a battle at midfield there, it's turned back over to the Dodgers. It was Bel Carucci who tried to get the pass there, but the Dodgers were able to intercept on it as they bring this one back in. And this one's going to go out of bounds here right at the side of the net. Jake Monroe was there ready in case. So Madison getting set up again. Currently with it is Lena Ray again. Lena Ray feeds it over to Bella Blunda, number 3. Gives it back to Lena Ray before it's taken here and stolen by Liv Farino. But the Dodgers are able to prevent Liv Farino from clearing it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lena Ray bringing this one back in for Madison. Riley Behringer gets on it here. Tries to clear it out, but Grace Garrity keeps it in. But Madison's going to backtrack here. It is Morgan Balassi who sent it in here. And Bella Blunda gets it in front of the net there. I believe Jake Van Roby had to kick that one away, but still pressure there as this one is open, and it's right at the post, still loose, and Pequannock is able to hold off Madison from another scoring chance. That one was sitting right there in front of the net, right at that post. But Madison's still putting on the pressure here. I definitely don't think there was a minute remaining, guys. It's been over a minute of play, so I think I definitely misheard that call from the official again. We have no idea how much time is remaining, guys. The scoreboard here at Memorial Field is completely not working, as it's completely off. So, good part is you guys at least got a score for anyone who's watching on the broadcast from the comfort of their house or wherever you're at. Madison trying to bring this one in here. It's blocked by a couple Panthers as Mia Cristofano is able to get the loose ball here and clear this one out here to midfield before the Dodgers steal it back here, as that one is knocked up high as Pequannock tries to clear it again, but the Dodgers are going to have it. And that is going to do it for our first quarter as the officials blow the whistle 3 times to signal that's the end of the first quarter. So that's going to do it for our opening first. Pequannock currently trailing by a score of 1-0 against the Madison Dodgers. Overall, they've been defending pretty well. But of course, Pequannock definitely is going to need to get on the board here if they want any chance of winning this game. Again, Pequannock has been blanked 7-0 twice against the Dodgers on the road. This is the first home matchup against Madison. So hopefully maybe the change of scenery can maybe help Pequannock. And, of course, this is the 3rd meeting between these teams. This is the 2nd for a divisional record matchup. The previous one at Madison was the Morris County Tournament. They opened the season. Pequannock played their first game at Madison. That was a 7-0 loss. And, of course, the county tournament was a 7-0 loss. And then, of course, you know, just coincidentally right after, they had to play Madison for their 2nd divisional game here at home. And hopefully maybe this change of scenery can help. And also there's always that little quote that everyone says, it's always hard to beat a team 3 times. So maybe Pequannock can use that motivation there against Madison. And hopefully in this 3rd meeting, maybe Pequannock can string a win here. Pequannock needs to get a win against a winning team, especially. That's the important part because they're actually outside of a playoff spot. So they're currently sitting in the number 19 spot, and they need to be in the 16 spot to get the last seed in the first round of the playoffs. So Pequannock is looking outside. They're definitely going to need to string a win against a quality opponent here in order to get any chance of making the playoffs. Pequannock has a couple games left. They have plenty of games, I should say. I believe the PowerPoint cutoff date is on the 25th, so time is starting to wind down for just, you know, trying to string a win here against a quality team here. And here we are as we enter the second quarter. Riley Behringer trying to chip away at it there. Off the stick of Celia Stewart before it goes out of bounds. Liv Farino hustling to that one there. Here will be Natalia Cerisi, who plays this one out. Goes off the stick of Liv Farino. Liv Farino able to hold on to it and play this one through midfield. Gabby Marte try to hustle to that one there. Goes off the foot, I believe, so Pequannock will get it back here as they send it into Madison's side of the field. But Lena Ray's on it here. She gets it over to midfield at Bella Blunda, who passes it over to Calista Farrell. And as this one goes all the way past midfield, it's going to go out of bounds. Madison will have the ball. So Madison bringing this one in here. And as this one gets towards front of the net here, save made by Jake Rovi. She kicks that one away. Another try there by the Dodgers. It's blocked by Stick. The rebound, and again, goes wide. Some grade A chances there for the Madison Dodgers, but Pequannock able to hold them off. It'll be Kane Spatonic clearing that one out as Liv Farino tries to chip away at it, but holding on to that one is Grace Garrity for Madison. As Garrity tries to center it there, but a couple Panthers in the way there, getting her sticks on it, and now Mia Cristofano with the loose ball here. She's able to clear it out, but Madison able to intercept on it. That was number 15, Morgan Balassi, bringing that one in as she stole it back. Now clear there by the Golden Panthers. Mia Cristofano getting her stick on it, gets it out, tries to get Gabby Marte there with that pass, but Madison back with it again as they put on the pressure still. In front of the net there, Jake Rovi outside a bit, looking for the ball. Madison still putting on pressure there as Riley Behringer tries to get on it. Falcarucci able to get it to Sarah Robinson there, but Sarah Robinson not able to handle it. Yeah, as Pequannock still tries to put on pressure here, as it's cleared out again. This time by Mia Cristofano. But it's going to go out of bounds here, and Madison will still have it here. So again, we're playing this game without a scoreboard here as the Memorial Field scoreboard is completely off and not working. So everything is being manually kept here by the officials here. Madison currently leads by a score of 1-0. Madison did get it into the net, or into the goal after, but that one didn't count. I believe it went off a foot there, which is, of course, an illegal play. So leaves us at a 1-0 Madison lead still. Fortunately, can't tell you how much time's remaining. But when the officials blow the whistle 3 times, we'll know when when the quarter's over. Dodgers still putting on pressure here as Morgan Balassi's on it. And now bringing this one in is number 5, Caitlin Nolan, if I'm not mistaken. There's 2 number 15s on the roster, but I believe number 5 is Caitlin Nolan, as there's no number 5 on the roster. We apologize if we do make that mistake, though. So, Madison bringing this one back in. Before it goes out of bounds here, and it looks like the scoreboard has came online. So it looks like they did get it working here. And we'll see if they fix it there. It is a 1-0 Madison lead. That's what it should say. It currently says 0-0 with 9 minutes to go, but they're trying to get it set up again and configured. But we still play on here. Madison with it again in front of the net, putting on pressure. The ball is loose as it's swept away by a stick. Great defensive play there by the Golden Panthers. It got behind Jigmar Roby, and she was able to have her defense there help her as a stick got on it and swept that one away. So yes, now we have an actual scoreboard here. So it is a 1-0 Madison lead with 8:24 to go in the second. Sarah Robinson trying to chip away out of here. And we are going to have another corner here. It'll be Madison's. So Madison with another opportunity here to make it 2-0. So Madison setting up here with a shot. Save made by Jake Roby, but it deflects through her. She had the initial save, but it looks like it's not going to be a goal, as it's going to be waved off. So Pequannock does escape there, as Madison has had two of them going in net, but of course they didn't count. So no goal for the Dodgers. Still a 1-0 game. Jake Roby did have that initial save, but before it leaked through, but luck was on her side, which is a good thing. As Pequannock tries to find the tying goal here, but of course they have to get out of this Madison pressure, as Madison is hungry to double their lead to 2-0. Madison with a shot there. They deflect it, and this one will count. So as we were saying, Madison, of course, putting on the pressure, and they were able to succeed as they double their lead to a 2-0 score. Let's take a look at your instant replay. So you can see right there, Madison gets a deflection right there on that shot. You can see it. Yeah, right there in front of the net. A little bit of a redirection there, it looks like. And Madison now up 2-0 as Sarah Robinson able to intercept on that one there before it's taken back by the Dodgers. Ball was loose, but Natalia Cerisa did have it, but unfortunately, it's back with the Dodgers. Yeah, as Madison sends this one in here. So Pequannock with their remaining schedule. We should go over this. This is an important stat here for the field hockey team. So Pequannock has a total of 3 games remaining in the regular season after this one. They have to play Mount St. Dominic on the road, and then Glen Ridge, and then of course they close out the regular season at home against Boonton. Madison in front of the net. They chip away out of here. Is it in? Yes, it is. So Madison triples their lead, as it's now a 3-0 score. Well, let's take a look at our replay if we did get it. I don't think we did. We didn't get it in time. I don't think so. No, we didn't. Sorry about that. So Madison now with a 3-0 lead. It was a little bit of a net front battle there, and it leaked its way through. So 5:45 to go. Pequannock is definitely going to need to get something going here if they want to get themselves back in the game. So Pequannock inside Madison's own side of the field. Mia Cristofano on it at the side. Looking to get themselves on the board here, but in front of the net there was Lena Ray, who was able to knock down one away to the side, but it's going to go out of bounds. Five minutes to go in the second quarter of this first half of the game. Pequannock currently up, or excuse me, Pequannock currently trailing by a score of 3-0. Madison is up. As Pequannock looks to just try to get something going here. Midfield here. Madison with it again as they bring this one in. Madison at the side here, gets in front of the net here. Chick-fil-A Roby looking for it. And we'll have a whistle here. And the Dodgers. Something comes in my something flies into my eye here as the wind picks up. Sorry about that. But Madison will give the ball to Pequannock here as Pequannock try to clear here at the sideline before it goes out of bounds. It is going to be Pequannock back with the ball here as they send this one to midfield. And Sarah Robinson able to pick up on it here. Pequannock trying to push here for some offense. Gianna Panico trying to battle for it there, but the Dodgers are going to get it back. As Madison brings this one back into Pequannock's defensive side of the field. And Cadence Pequannock tries to clear it out, but the Dodgers are able to block and keep this one in as they re-enter. Currently with it, Madison again gets it in front of the net, and a shot there, but the whistle's blown dead. It was blocked anyway. Natalia Cerisi with it here. Trying to chip away at it. But the Dodgers are going to hold on with possession as Madison continues here with their high-powered offense. Minute and 50 to go in our first half of the game. This one goes out of bounds here. It'll still be, no, it actually won't be. It'll be Pequannock's ball. Looks like Madison was going to have it, but nope, Pequannock will have it. So Pequannock has a chance to clear it out. Cleared out here to the side. It's out of bounds. So Madison will have it back here. And as Liv Farina blocks it with her stick. Pequannock trying to chip away out of here. Bunch of sticks in the way here, trying to get it out. Mia Cristofano battling away there. She gets it out to midfield. And she clears it as this one rolls its way out of bounds. 15 seconds to go in our second quarter as Ava Cristofano chips it into Madison's side of the field here. Madison able to steal it back as Liferina try to battle for it. And the horn will sound here, and that is going to do it for our first half of the game as the Dodgers enter halftime leading 3-0. So that is going to do it here at PTHS Memorial Field for our first half of the game here as we enter our intermission here on TJK Network. Once again, your score going into halftime, Madison 3, Pequannock nothing. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, as it helps us out a ton. And of course, also don't forget to turn on post notifications while you're at it. Anyways, my name is Todd Kazuzak here on TJK Network at PTHS Memorial Field for field hockey between the Pequannock Golden Panthers and the visited Madison Dodgers. We will see you shortly in roughly 10 minutes after our halftime intermission. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for our second half with the third quarter coming away just momentarily. Madison currently leads this game by a score of 3-0. Pequannock will try to look to maybe get something going here in the second half. And here we go as we enter the third. So Madison coming in here already off the rush. And this one's going to be turned back out to Pequannock. Both teams, of course, switching sides of the field now. So now Pequannock and their goaltender, or excuse me, goalkeeper on the right side. Madison's on the left now. Madison's goalkeeper hasn't really had to make any saves here. She hasn't really faced any high danger chances. Madison's starting goalkeeper is actually it's the freshman, number 91, Breen Healy, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Their normal starting goalkeeper is their junior, number 99, Clementine Dixon Child. That's their number 1 goalie. They're starting their number 2 goalie, which is Bryn Healy. And the Dodgers are going to get a corner here. Just start off the third quarter. So Pequannock will need to defend this one here. As Madison tries to look to make it a 4-0 game. So Madison setting up here. Pequannock able to get onto it here, put on some pressure there. It's Riley Behringer with Sarah Robinson also on it, but still not danger. Yeah, there's a shot there. Is blocked. Madison's still on it. There at the side, and the whistle will sound, and it'll be another corner attempt here by the Dodgers. So Madison setting up here again on another try. They'll redo it again. So here we go as the Dodgers set up. Madison with a shot there. It's blocked. And the Panthers hold it off. Madison still putting on pressure on Pequannock's own side of the field here. Madison tries to get a shot there. Alex Modi, that was. She had trouble there. She loses her footing. Madison still putting on pressure here as Morgan Balassi brings it in. In front there with a shot, and it goes off a foot. And now Pequannock will have the ball back. It'll be Keynes Pequannock sends it to the side here to Bella Carucci, but Bella Carucci not able to handle it. It goes out of bounds, and the Dodgers get the ball back here inside of Pequannock's own side of the field. Madison trying to chip away out of here. And they'll still have the ball here. Lindsay Catchpole bringing it in there for the Dodgers. Where she is tied up there by a bunch of sticks. And it's going to be a corner for the Dodgers again. So Pequannock needs to defend another corner here. in order to keep it a 3-0 game, and in order for Pequannock to get any chance of doing something here. So Madison sets up here. And getting onto it was Sarah Robinson. As Sarah Robinson is able to hold off Madison from capitalizing on a corner here. 10 minutes to go in the third. Madison up by a score of 3-0. Out here at midfield, Pequannock able to get it out and bring it through, but not able to enter as Morgan Balassi's on it for the Dodgers, as she is pressured by 2 Pequannock sticks there. Passes it along here, and she's able to clear it out. Madison with a shot here, it goes wide. Madison able to hold on to it here, as bringing it in is Georgia Mock. At the side here, Madison still with it here. Alex Modi plays it in front there to Celia Stewart. And this one's taken back here by the Golden Panthers. Ball out at midfield. Pequannock trying to chip away out of here. Madison also able to steer it back. And as Madison flicks it up high here into Pequannock's own side of the field. Ball's loose there as that one rolls its way and stays in bounds. And rolls out of bounds here at the side. After a little stick battle there is the Dodgers with the ball. It'll be Morgan Balassi starting with it again. Balassi with a shot there. It's blocked by a couple sticks there, and the rebound loose there. And Pequannock able to hold off the Dodgers on that attempt there. Stat scoring chance. Madison bringing it back in here. Madison there with a shot. Save made by Jake Myrovi. She kicks it away. The rebound loose. And it's kept out. But it's going to be a corner for Madison. So Madison setting up here on another corner opportunity with a shot there, and it's going to go wide and out. This one's going to go out of bounds here at the side. Cool 59 degrees outside here on this late October day. And as Madison brings it back in here, and this one rolls its way into the net, and it will be a goal. So the Dodgers make it a 4-0 game. We'll take a look at your instant replay. Sorry about the last goal that we didn't get, but this time we got it, and here it is. So let's see here. So bringing that one in was Caitlin Nolan, and this one kind of just went off a stick and rolled its way in there. And as the Dodgers are up by 4 goals. But Fiona will try and chip away out of here. Now Riley Behringer on it. Now Natalia Cerisi. Natalia Cerisi still with it here at the side. Loses it there. Madison able to chip away at it and get it back. Putting on pressure was Riley Behringer, able to clear this one over to the side here. Mia Cristofano trying to stay in bounds there, but it rolls its way out. As Madison brings it back in. This one goes out of bounds here at the side. Madison still in possession here as they put it back into play. And Pequannock will be back with the ball. As it's Riley Behringer, clears it to the side here. Gets it to Bella Carucci. Off the stick of Mia Cristofano, goes out of bounds. Madison back with it again here. This one rolls its way out of bounds here at the side. It will be Bella Carucci who's going to play this one out here. Bella Carucci not able to, as Madison able to block it here. And they'll have possession again. Good stick there by Sarah Robinson as she's able to get it out here. And Pequannock tries to chip away at it. And now on the rush is Gabby Marte. Gets it over to Mia Cristofano. Mia Cristofano tries to set it up in front there. No one there for the Golden Panthers. Sarah Robinson trying to hustle back for possession here. She's able to steal it back. Unfortunately, Madison able to shut down Pequannock of any chances here, and as they clear it out here to midfield. 2:22 to go in the third. Less than 2 minutes to go. Out here at midfield. Madison back with it again. Kane Spatana trying to hustle to that loose ball there. But it's gonna be Megan Wilson for the Golden Panthers trying to get on it. But the Dodgers are gonna hold on. Madison putting on pressure, but Kane Spatonic there, able to clear it out. Madison trying to bring it back in. It's Bella Blunda. In front of the net. As Nina Conaseni, I believe that was, got her stick on it. Yes, it was. And she gets the ball back here for the Golden Panthers. 35 seconds to go in the third. As she clears it out, and the Dodgers are back with it here as they bring it back in. This one goes out of bounds here to the side. Pequannock try to clear it for a second time. Madison had it, but Pequannock back with it here with 5 seconds to go. Horn will sound, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Madison up by a score of 4-0, and we'll see what Pequannock can do in the fourth and final quarter, as they are trailing by a good amount here. Again, be sure to hit our subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Help us reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of the 25-26 season. And also turn on post notifications while you're at it so you're notified when we do our next broadcast. We put them up on a weekly basis, usually on every Sunday. All the broadcasts are out for the week. So you can go on any individual broadcast throughout the week and notify for that specific one if you'd like. So anyways, we got one more quarter of play here. See what Pequannock can do. So here we are as we enter the fourth and final quarter between the Madison Dodgers and the Pequannock Golden Panthers. The Dodgers up 4-0. Here we are. Stolen back here by the Golden Panthers as the Dodgers try to enter in. It's Gabby Marte. Pequannock trying to mount a comeback against a tough opponent here. It's going to need a lot of work, but anything is possible. Madison has it back as they bring it into Pequannock's defensive end of the field. Shot right there. And that one is stopped, I believe, by Jake Byrovich. She got a piece of it there. There was a little bit of traffic in front of her, and it's going to be a Dodger corner here. So Dodgers set up here, shot, and they score. Dodgers able to capitalize off a corner here. And it's a 4-0 lead, or excuse me, a 5-0 lead now. Let's look at your instant replay. You see right there, there's a direct shot. Boom, right in the middle of the net. Bunch of traffic in front there, creating a little bit of a screen. Dodgers are able to execute off this corner. Madison back with it again here. Looking to make it 6-0. But it's going to be, I believe, Pequannock's ball here. In front of the net again. Dodgers trying to chip away out of here. They still have it. Looking to get another goal here. They're going to get a corner again. They just capitalized off their last one to make it a 5-0 game, and they have another chance to do it again. Here we go. Madison setting up again here, going for a shot. Save made by Jake Roby. Jake Roby was ready for that one this time. But the Dodgers steal it back. Dodgers setting up here again with a shot. Stopped by Jake Roby. The rebound is in the net. And it is a goal. And Madison is up 6-0. It rolled its way in. You see right there, it was loose right at the side, and she was able to roll that one in there. Very slowly. With 11:56 to go in the fourth. As Mia Cristofano tried to bring it in there, it went out of bounds. Mia Cristofano tried to battle for it there. But it goes out of bounds, but it's still Pequannock's ball here. It'll be Bella Carucci playing this one in. Madison back with it again here. As they bring this one through here. It's going to go out of bounds here. Looks like at the side, yes. Mia Cristofano try to chip away at it. But the Dodgers hold on still as Bella Blunda tries to feed it in there, but it's going to go out of bounds wide of the net for Madison. Madison trying to battle for it back here, but Pequannock able to clear it. It was Liv Fiorino, but it goes out of bounds at midfield. So will be the Dodgers back with the ball here. Madison bringing this one back in. They have it towards in front of the net, and we will have a corner once again for the Madison Dodgers. As they already lead 6-0, they can make it a 7-0 score, which is what it's been in the past two meetings prior to this game. It's been 7-0 in Madison's favor, and they have a chance to put it away again. So Madison setting up here. Trying to get something here. Trying to get a shot here. But good pressure there by Riley Behringer. And she's able to get it out here to midfield, which will do it for the corner. So Pequannock is able to fend off that Madison corner. But Madison bringing it back in here. But or excuse me, that was, I believe, Riley Behringer again there, getting her stick on it. She's able to clear it out to the side.
Dribble. Low. Go. Low.
Madison here from the corner, able to try to center it there, but Pequannock's stick is on it, but it's in front of the net there, but it's chipped away.
Yes.
Madison still holding on as it's turned back over here. Dodgers with a shot here. Save made by Jake by Roby.
Wide.
And it will be Pequannock back with the ball here.
Down.
Makers found try to rush to it again and went out of bounds.
Anticipate. Get it, Bella.
Bella Carucci there, able to get her stick on it there. Tries to
Attack. Attack.
clear it, but Madison steals it back. Dodgers trying to chip away at it as Pequannock puts on pressure again. That was Sophia Teresi trying to chip away at it. She's not able to get it back for the Golden Panthers. And now Madison with another shot here. Stopped by Jake by Roby. Kane's Pequannock there also was on it there, putting on some good defense there for the Golden Panthers.
Get it. Up.
Mia Cristofano able to keep this one in. And now Gabby Marte trying to chip away out of here before the Dodgers steal it back.
Attack it, don't wait.
This one went out of bounds here at the side. It will be Madison's ball. 5:45 to go in this game. Madison gets it in front of the net. And it will be Pequannock back with the ball. As Kane's Pequannock clears it to the side here. To Mia Cristofano, who gets it out to midfield here. Fouling for it was Sarah Robinson there. And it will still be Pequannock's ball. Clock still rolling here with 4:50 to go. 6-0 Dodger lead. As the time continues to run in this fourth.
Low.
Riley Behringer plays it in, but it's taken back there by the Dodgers. Sophia Teresi tried to get her stick on it, but Madison able to steamroll right past through here. And this one is out here. So we have another corner here. That's going to be handed to Madison again. 3:35 to go. Madison looking to make it 7-0, which is what it's been again for the past two meetings. Here we go. Madison with a shot here. It goes wide.
Go, have some fun.
Canes Pequannock. Now to Mia Cristofano. Off the stick of a Madison defender there. But Gabby Marte able to chip way out of here. Gabby Marte pops it loose. Gabby Marte on the rush here. Pequannock looking to get their first grade A chance here. They haven't tested the goalkeeper. Now Mia Cristofano with it here. Mia Cristofano fans on the shot. Again, the goalkeeper, Bryn Healy, hasn't really been tested at all this game. Pequannock was close to giving her her first shot. Unfortunately, Mia Cristofano fan on it. Sarah Robinson. And it goes off the foot there. And it will be still Pequannock's ball as Madison will have to defend a corner that's going to be awarded to the Golden Panthers. So this is a good chance here to see if Pequannock can score and get on the board against the Dodgers with 1:48 to go in this fourth quarter. Canes Pequannock starts it off here. He's off to Sarah Robinson. Now Riley Varinger there trying to battle for it. The ball's loose there, and the Dodgers are able to fend off a Pequannock corner.
Down, Blue.
Off the stick of Bella Carucci there as they try to clear it out, but Dodgers are able to get out to midfield before Pequannock steals it back, and now Pequannock on the rush again. Now Mia Cristofano with it here. Liffrino in front, and they score! And the Panthers get one here against the Dodgers. It is a 6-1 game. We'll see who may have gotten that in the instant replay. So Mia Cristofano with the initial shot there. It kind of popped loose there for it rolled its way in. Not sure entirely who got that, but Pequannock has a goal here against the Dodgers. And now Mia Cristofano on the rush again. And she tries to send it in there, feed it to somebody, but nobody on it. But Pequannock's still with it with 30 seconds before it's turned over to the Dodgers. Ava Cristofano on it here with 13 seconds to go. Madison back with the ball again. As Madison brings it in. Jake Roby was going to go out there and kick it, but this one leaks through. And the horn sounds here. And will they count that goal? I believe so, but it will be 7-0. Let's take a look at your, or 7-1, excuse me. We'll take a look at your instant replay here and see if they count it. Yes, no, it's waved off. So the horn sounds, so it will be a 6-1 final score. So there's that. So that's going to do it here at PTHS Memorial Field. Your final score, Madison 6, Pequannock 1. Pequannock drops down to a 4-12-0 record, 0-5-0 now in the NJAC Liberty Division. And Madison will jump up to an overall record of 11-3-0 and remain undefeated in the division at 5-0 in the NJAC Liberty. That'll do it here on TJK Network. My name is Todd Kasperzak. We hope you guys have enjoyed this broadcast. Once again, be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel to stay notified when we run our next broadcast. Anyways, we thank you guys for tuning into our broadcast here for field hockey at PTHS Memorial Field between the Pequannock Golden Panthers and the Madison Dodgers. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, everybody.